Hey guys, Brian here. Welcome back to the shop. Got ourselves a big job here today. We're going to mill the back end of this off to get rid of some weight and make a nice flat place to mount a hitch from. So we're going to be taking this back to here, up here, and we'll make this all flat down here. Get all that milled off. Probably lose at least 100 pounds off the back end of this thing. This case it's probably 1,500 pounds. I'm gonna say it's stripped. It's got some brake parts in it, and the hitch on it. So it's probably a little over that, maybe 1,700 the way it sits here. So got a lot of weight on the table. This is not a Bridgeport job. It's a job for the big Cincinnati. What he likes to do. Eat metal, so that's what we're going to do. And I've got this little calculator here for doing the feeds and speeds for this, what they recommend. I usually find that what they recommend seems to push the machine pretty hard, but we'll give it a try anyway and see how it works out. And we're saying cast iron. This is as cast nodular. So the recommended cutting speed is 300 surface feet per minute. We got an 8-inch cutter on here. So we line this up here, 8-inch. And then surface speed of 300. It says maybe 150 RPM. So we'll set that 150. And then it says number of blades here. I think it's 16 blades on here. So it puts us here, 16 blades. So we set the RPM to 150 under that. Alright, so there we are. And then it says the feed rate. Let's they recommend 10. We'll try 10. We'll see what happens. So that's saying almost 25 inches a minute. I don't normally mill that fast. That's cooking pretty good. I don't think I'm quite that ballsy. Let's go. Let's start at 10 and we'll see how that goes. 10 inches a minute's a pretty good feed rate. And let's see, it'll give us the power requirements down here. So 10 inches a minute. The depth of cut we can take on this is 3/8, so 375. So at that, on an 8-inch cutter, we're capping the mill out anyway according to that. That's 25 horse there, so. Pretty good pull. Or no. Yes, no, it's 25 inches a minute, not 25 cubic inches per minute, not 25 horse. Where's it say? Divide by key number for horsepower. Key numbers. Divided by 0.7. So it's actually over 25 horse then to take that cut. So, I guess we'll see if we dim the lights in here, how this goes. So, our feed rate, we'll decide 10 inches a minute. Yeah, we're going to do 10 inches a minute, 3/8 depth of cut. 150 RPM. So And so there's nothing to do but fire it up, see how it happens. Too many horses, we tripped the breaker. Well, Bailey, do you approve? Is this a job okay? Good, Bailey likes it. There's our milled up transmission case. So we've got it all cut down. I'm going to take a steel plate and I'll come in here and put some bolt holes here, roll bolts across the bottom, a couple up here on the side, and use what's left of these here to attach a plate on the back to give us a little strength for what we cut off, but mainly just to have brackets that come down that the drawbar will hook to be able to have a place to pull from, or you can adjust it up and down. And we'll make a piece that goes on the bottom up here too to bolt for the hitch to actually come off of. So, but we've lost a lot of weight off of this case, so there's some chips there. There's the rest of them here. This can was about half full when I started. The rest of it all came out of the lathe there. Had to clean it out the other day. So, it's about as clean as you probably ever see the chip pan. Got it cleaned out. Was having a little problem with doing some high accuracy work. The lathe was out of tape, was turning taper about 2 thousandths and 2 feet. So I re-leveled it and did some work on the chuck. Took my tool post grinder and ground the jaws a little bit, and now I've got it where if I put a good shaft in here like this one here, I'm within 1 thousandths up here and within 1 thousandths out here on run out. It's over 1 foot away, so I'm pretty satisfied with that. And I've got it to where it'll turn within like 2/10 over length on a big piece of bar. Use this bar here for my test subject. So got that to where it'd run within 2/10 over the whole length using just regular carbide tooling. So got the lathe tuned up. The mill's been cutting really good. I was able to mow all that off. Did pretty good. It where those 8-inch pieces, you can see it, but you can barely feel it. There's probably 1 thousandth, maybe 2 at the most, of difference in cut here. I'm gonna say with this weight on here and hanging over the front of the table, it's pulling this knee off the column a little bit. So that's where I'm sure this is coming from. But that's still not too bad. I mean, it is a 70-year-old machine. So 70-year-old machine to chop that much metal off there, be pushing it pretty good. I said we ended up, I was running about 300 thousandths depth of cut most of the time. Taking an 8-inch pass at 14.5 inches a minute. And you can see there in the video that several times it was getting to the point where it was bogging pretty good. I mean, you could tell that the mill was loaded pretty hard. And one time I got in too deep. I was close to a 1/2 inch deep, and it was bogging down on me, and I quit and reduced the feed rate. Went ahead and took it at a 1/2 inch, but my feed rate was down to 10 inches a minute then instead of 14.5. But it was a lot of fun chopping all this metal off here, watching just a shower of chips rain down. So I got a big giant mess to clean up here now. But I'll wait and do that after I get this plate bolted on here. So they're supposed to bring me the material tomorrow to make that out of, and I'll be able to get that done. But I got some other projects here to do tonight, so we'll do them. Anyway, thanks for watching, and thanks to all my new subscribers, and especially the people that leave me comments and that I talk to on a regular basis. I enjoy that a lot. The YouTube machine community is a great place, and there's a lot of good people in it, and there's a lot to be learned. So this video, maybe not a lot of technical content, but I don't think you're going to find anybody doing any more heavy milling than what was just done right here. That's taking a lot of metal off and doing it pretty quick, and I like that. I love to take these big mills and those big cutters and just let them just mow the metal off. I mean, and I hope you all enjoy it too. And I mean, it's a lot of repetitive passes, but watching that cutter just mow that cast iron off the back of this case, and like I said, this is nodular iron, so it's a little tougher machining than a lot of your, just regular gray cast iron, something like that. So, thanks for watching.